Hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
Welcome back to another week.
We're back.
Chris and
We're
Corey
back.
Show. You got me and Corey and Jeff. Yeah, everybody's killing it this week. What a crazy damn week. Hot ass week.
Again.
Yeah, again. Happy birthday again.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Yeah, Jeff.
It was an excellent party.
I mean,
thank you, everybody.
Excellent weekend.
Yes, it was.
It really was.
It was.
Yeah, started Friday. Saturday was awesome with the shindig and all that. It was an amazing weekend. Yeah, and even outlasted the mayor. I did. Yeah.
Yes, you did.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was odd.
Well, he
Yeah.
was looking pretty good whenever we left the winery.
Yeah, he was feeling no pain, and rightfully so. I mean, a couple of drinks there, and then and it's one of the, how do they say, the wine does you like a warm fuzzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the warm fuzzy when you leave, and he had a warm fuzzy. That's good. That's good. And then we partied by the bonfire for a little bit, so that was fun. Yep.
Was it hot? Was it hot by the fire?
We were sweating by the fire, and God bless him, Bisel, he came over and started that fucking rager.
Yeah, he had that thing rocking and rolling,
Man.
and of course, it was only 100 fucking degrees outside.
Yeah.
So, sitting around a campfire was the perfect way to end the night of sweating and
Swear to God, it was at least in the mid 80s, upper 80s.
It had
when
to
we
be.
got there. Yeah,
Yeah.
with the bonfire. Yeah, and it was
we
great.
were just spent.
Oh yeah.
when we got home, I opened the Buffalo Trace that Mike got me
Oh, yeah.
because I hadn't had enough wine at that point. So I decided, why not pretend you're 21 instead of 54? So yeah, it was one of those
64.
nights.
You were.
Yeah, 64.
Yeah,
I don't know what-
64.
I felt. I tell you what, when I woke up on Sunday morning, I felt like I was 104. Yeah,
Yeah, but it was that was a hell of an evening, and yeah, you turned it on like you were 21.
I did.
Yeah, you were quite talkative. That was great. Yep, what a night. What a night.
oh yeah,
Well, yeah, maybe next year we'll do it again.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. All right, let me plug this really quick. Laura Mays this week, big week. We had that night in specific, we had a big ass wedding down at one of our local wedding venues. It's a barn and everything, 100 and something degrees, and God bless them. They got married, and congratulations to them. And it was a hot son of a bitch. I mean, a hot one, man. People were just all but fainting. God damn. Nobody ate hardly anything.
Yeah.
It was just that damn
It's too hot.
Oh, my. You couldn't eat nothing. But lots of beers, though. They were drinking, and they were trying to eat. When the ones that were eating, boy, they were eating. And that was mostly the groomsmen, and such. But this week we got brisket running amok this week, some chicken favorites this week, a lot of good things coming up for the weekend. We're going to try to do, since it's going to be a little cooler this week, we was going to do breakfast all day last week, and here come the heat, and it just run us out. So breakfast all day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, with the briskets and stuff like that. And we're going to try to do, maybe I've been thinking about this. Now let me know. Y'all comment. Leave me a comment if you like this idea. It's a new mac and cheese burrito. It's like the mac and cheese bowl, but it's a mac and cheese burrito with your choice of meat. You got your sour cream, your tomatoes, and stuff like that, and whatever sauces you want inside of that. And it's a big, goddamn, if the thing don't weigh a pound, it don't weigh an ounce. It's big. It's big. But
Well, your normal burritos are so small. Like maybe you should have something bigger.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Yeah, those shells are just enormous. But let me know in the comments if you have an idea or something like that. You want to throw in there that I can smoke or I can do, and something different that y'all like. And I've been thinking about fish too. A lot of fish on the smoker. Me and Laura do it a lot. We smoke fish on the smoker, and we love it. But let me know if you think that might be something different. Some fish tacos, something like that. Because I love me some fish tacos. But yeah, that's what's going on at the stand this week, and it's not going to be quite as fucking hot. So maybe it'll be a good week. We'll see.
It was crazy last week.
Yeah. Oh, it was freaking nuts. If it feels like 100 outside, and that's the feel like temperature, it's all relative. But inside that place, and when I say it's all relative, we're serving off of steam tables and flat grills and ovens. And this is a damn 16 by 20 shed, basically, that we've built. And it's a freaking oven in itself. Now, if it's 100 plus outside, it's easy 120 something, 130 in there. And I always go back to, when does it self combust? Just freaking blow the fuck up. or us just start melting. I don't know. So
at some point you can't hydrate.
no, it's leaving faster. I always look at her and go, look, I'm already leaking, and I just walked in the fucking door. So yeah, but how was your week, Corey? Is it started off okay? I mean, you starting off a good week.
Yeah,
not quite as hot. Yesterday was fucking beautiful.
Yeah, yesterday was nice.
How was the shop?
Yesterday was nice.
Nice and
shop. Cool.
Yeah. Doors open.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. A lot of any new cars, badass cars, anything like that?
No.
Nothing? All the same old sedans and shit?
I still don't have any work.
Oh, really? Well, it's just slow.
Yeah.
God damn, the deer are everywhere right now.
That's what I don't understand. They are everywhere.
Yeah.
I told her the other night, I said, I've never seen this many deer out this early.
Yeah.
Early in the season, early in the evening. I mean, shit.
Why is there not a bunch of...
6:30, there's 10 deer standing in my backyard just looking at us. Like, we watch them walk across the road, into the neighbor's yard. Like,
why are people not hitting those?
Now they just,
I don't know.
Now they just get to the top of the hill and just lay on the horn all the way down to the vet. Seriously.
Just lay on the horn.
They just,
well, they know.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what it was the other night. Because at night we sit out on the deck, and last night it was nice because that was the most fireflies, lightning bugs that I've seen in our yard, in our area for a while. And it was so cool. It was like the trees were lit up with Christmas lights.
Yep.
Yeah, it looked like that the other night when we got home out of our place, and I was like, wow, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was neat.
We sat out last night also, and they were everywhere. All in the garden, all around. Down at the creek.
This is the time of year I just hang the TV on the outside of the house.
Yep.
And just sit on the deck and watch TV. I'm like, why sit inside?
Amen. When it's that nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been on the porch every night. Like, we don't even watch TV right now. We just go out and sit on the porch and take the dogs out and just sit there and relax, because lately it's been a lot cooler inside because it's hot out on the deck, but it's still better than sitting indoors.
We got home the other night. I can't remember what night that was at the farm, but I walked in that fucking place. We don't run AC. And holy hell, it was just, hot as hell. And it was dark. I don't know. It didn't take long, though. It kind of cooled off enough. Well, like I say, it's all relative. You got a fan on you, so that's how we slept. I'm not big into the loud-ass fan. I like the wind and all that to cool you down, but a loud-ass fan, I want to hear my little pond out there just trickling water, but...
And the frogs.
Yeah, and the frogs. Yeah.
The frogs. Yeah, they ought to drown out the fan.
Last night, the lightning bugs were everywhere, but the damn little hoppy toads, goddamn, they were everywhere. Yeah, they were all in the yard, Kevin barking. Yeah.
Is that what Elisa was doing at the winery? At one point, I seen her down in the stones with her light.
She found a mouse.
Oh, it was a mouse.
I think it was a mouse, and it went under that. I didn't know till the next day, because I saw her down there, and I just figured I didn't need to ask that night.
Yeah.
Because I figured I wasn't going to remember anyway.
Well, I remember.
But then the next day, she told me that there was a mouse.
Do you remember your exact words when I asked you what she was doing?
No, this probably isn't going to be good. Was it funny?
I said,
be careful.
No. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Sitting there, and I looked down. I'm like, what the hell is she doing? You're like, I don't know, but it looks like I'm driving home.
Wow.
I was.
Yeah, we take turns about. Yeah, it was still a good night. But, yeah, it's just, thank God it broke. The heat did, and that was our cycle of a fucking crappy week, man. But all that broke, and, man, what a great 2 days it's been. And even though they said, 90 degrees today, the damn still a little breeze, and I thought it was fucking awesome. Yesterday it was awesome. And thanks
Yesterday
to your
was
damn tractor. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna brag that tractor till it. Here we so the corn didn't come up, and I don't know why I'm on this subject. The weather is what had me out there, but the corn didn't come up. She had some old seed that she had put in, and she said when she put it in, she said, I hope it comes up. You know, if it don't here in another 2 weeks, you know, that'll be what it is. So she went and got new corn. It didn't come up, and I re-tilled that again. Man, fluffy greatness. And so there the tractor is crazy great. But there I've got a cultivator. So that cultivator on my big Fiat, I took it off. It's a 5-footer. It could be a 6-footer. It more than covers the back tires on yours. But so everywhere I went down through there, all you do is move those tines where you want them to create a row. And here we had the grass growing between them rows of them sunflowers and everything. I stuck that cultivator on there. Man, I went down and I turned around and I went back real slow because you don't want to tear nothing up. And it's like a brand new garden again. You know, but all you have is those rows of sunflowers down through there. It's the most amazing thing. That's the best damn tractor ever made. Swear to God. Yeah. Got the field kind of finished. I guess we'll just let what's there leave, and because we're going to pasture it in, and the baby cows and the baby goats are going to be, you know, they'll take care of that. Yeah. The mini cows.
The mini cows.
Mini cows and mini goats with
They'll
sunflowers.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fucking zoo. Yeah. It's going to be great.
We'll see.
And Kevin will be out there herding them all in.
Yeah, because that's what he is, a herding dog.
Yeah.
We'll have
shit.
2 or 3. We'll have 2 or 3 out of Jeff's house, a couple at your house.
Yeah, we're going to share them, though. We can bring some, and
we're going to transport them so that we can just have them graze in the field.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then we're going to transport.
Do you need your field mode? Give me your cow.
Give me your
Yeah,
cow.
that's right. We want to sit by the pool tonight at Corey.
We're going to have an environmentally friendly lawn care service.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're just going to come and drop off cows and goats.
Yeah.
And you know they do that. They rent the goats. They rent them. Every city, every big city rents goats. And you just rent a herd of goats out. They bring these electric webbing of fence out, and they set that up, cut them fucking goats loose. And they'll take care of all the poison like on the river here. I need me a herd of goats.
Yeah, but
That
they
would
would
take
fall
out-
in the river on that bank.
They're not much for
We'd be
swimmers.
fishing goats.
Yeah, they're not much for swimmers. Unlike pigs. Now pigs like to swim, but not goats. Yeah,
Pigs
How do you
are not
swim
bad.
with hooves?
I don't know. Well, you
Pigs
think of a
swim.
pig. Have you ever seen them ones at the Bahamas or something like that? They're just island pigs, and they swim from island to island all the time. Yeah,
I'm just,
yeah. You
I'm
need
just
to
thinking their
ask
tail
Uncle
is
Google.
like it's like a
propeller.
trolling
It's like
motor.
it's like a rudder.
maybe I don't know, but that's the thing though. Does pigs swim like a motherfucker? Yeah, they are good swimmers.
You learn
I've
something.
never-
I'm not going to argue with him because the other week when he told me to Google that what was the animal that ate lion's nuts? I
honey
thought
badger.
Honey
yeah,
badger.
honey badgers.
Yeah,
I thought he was crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm not arguing with him over pigs can swim because
I know
I
mine,
trust him as much as Google.
Uncle Google.
Yeah.
Chris and Uncle Google.
Yeah, I don't know about rabbits. I don't think they like water. Yeah, but whatever. Not sure. Yeah. You could
I
ask
had to
Uncle Google
acknowledge
about it.
Yeah,
See.
absolutely.
Yeah. They'll let you know.
We have guests in the studio.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
And they didn't interrupt us.
There's my buddy.
I know, they just walked
they
in.
Just walked right in. Yeah. Shout out to David.
Way too quiet. They need to make some noise and
Oh, they will. Get a beer out of the fridge there. We got plenty.
He brought a cooler.
Oh, he brought a cooler. You never show up at podcast with a cooler. We got beers and we got food. Just show up. That's all you got to do. Yep.
I tried to convince him to get on.
Yeah.
but if they keep drinking, there's a chance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah, we
So
got
you're
extra
telling
mics and
me
extra
there's a
headsets.
chance?
yeah?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's a chance.
Put Dave on this mic right here.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't hear it. They don't know what
No.
it sounds like.
No, they don't know, but they'll hear it whenever the playback.
Yeah, they will. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Will sound like this. Maybe this is
Oh, that's
Yeah,
way,
there we go.
way better. Yeah.
I don't know. One of them would sound like this.
It could be. Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
Jeff and
That's
his
good.
toys. Got him.
Shoot him!
That's the new hat.
And he's got the shooter.
Dad, I got the shoot him hat.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
That was one of my birthday presents from Corey and Missy.
Shoot him.
It's still on. It's getting to everybody.
There we go.
And
It's an amateur on the soundboard too.
Turn
And
that
the-
What are you
thing
gonna
back
do?
The other thing was, you know, Jeff's that Freebird guy.
Oh, I got the Freebird shirt.
So
Yeah.
every time we go somewhere, he yells Freebird.
off. Yeah.
Where with the door?
When Lisa lets me.
we were somewhere, and there was a sign that said, "Don't be the Freebird guy." Or
Oh,
something.
it's at the winery over there in New Bloomfield.
all tangled.
yeah, Tangled. Yeah.
What
So-
do you do when you see that fucking sign? You just
It doesn't stop me. I'm the Freebird guy.
I'm automatically screaming free.
So now,
exactly.
now all he has to do is just stand up.
Did you do that with what was that the Martini Brothers? Did you do it?
I didn't because
man.
they were too far away.
Yeah, I should have seen the sign. I would have done it. Yeah, yeah. Did anybody talk to Sully? She did. Yeah, Sully for Martini Brothers. Don't he look like Sully?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, yeah, he does. Yeah, yeah. Just like him. I don't know what it is. I don't know why they're not bigger than what they are. That's a pretty good band.
They were good. They
Yeah.
were really good.
Yeah, we.
But it
got
was
a-
so hot there. I think that was the reason that they didn't have a big crowd out there.
Yeah, it was the same night as the
It
bonfire.
was hot.
Yeah.
And think about it; they were directly facing the
Yeah.
sun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and did
know.
you see that damn little box fan they had?
Yeah. I was like, what is that?
Yeah, that worked.
Yeah.
Every 2 minutes, he's getting a towel and wiping his head off.
That fucking
Like, I know what they're
drummer
paying you, but it ain't enough.
No. Yeah, and shout out to Martini Brothers. They put on a good show, man. They sound like Faster Pussycats. Is that not who they are? I mean, seriously.
They do,
are
yeah.
Faster Pussycats. Yeah, that's a great fucking show right there. And especially in a closed environment, you know,
Yes.
out in the open. Hell, well, we've seen them. I mean, I don't know how many times we've seen them, but me and your wife, and my wife, we all seen them at a fucking venue one time. It was a field, like a baseball field, a damn. It was huge, man, and there was maybe 30 people there, and that field could have been full. And it wasn't a hellish hot day. It was summertime, but it wasn't a hellish hot day. It was a nice damn day, nice venue and everything, no advertisement. But we've seen them, hadn't we?
Oh.
At a closed environment, and it packed the fucking house. And I bet 150 people, 200 people.
And way too loud.
Way
that was
too loud.
way too
Yeah.
loud. When
The
we
whole-
saw them, yeah.
And this was upstairs, and the whole damn upstairs was jumping up and down in this old ass damn.
Yeah,
hotel.
I was waiting for us to be like on the front page of some
Yeah.
some USA Today or something about a floor that collapsed and everybody died. And yeah, it was.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah,
below
that was
us and
above absolutely overcode. No
Oh.
way that was the amount of people that should have been up there.
No. This is what I've always wanted to do, though, is do like a big concert like that. Because, like, your place kind of has that vibe of the down below of the field and everything.
Yeah.
And then if you had if we know the lady, if she would let us just set a concert down there, the pavilion to the left, and everybody parking over there and everything, and just throw a Wallapalooza, but a Miller Palooza or a Laura May Palooza. That'd be awesome right there. You know, I've got all that acreage around me, but I don't own none of it, and damn, I ain't asking to rent it. But still, that'd be
Yeah.
an awesome damn. I want one of those under my belt. I got two bucket lists. I got one that's a big ass venue like that I can say I did, and the car dealership serves the whole fucking town barbecue. I want that under my belt. I want to say I served the whole fucking town one time.
One time.
Yeah, just to say, I remember that time I served a whole fucking town barbecue. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I think, anyway.
That's a lot of prep work.
That's a lot of prep,
work.
you know, but still, it's a, you know, what, I mean, that's 2 days, 2 days of
2 days.
just
Cooking.
serving. Yeah. But it's paid for, you know, just get there and do it and done. Yeah. That'd be fun there. Yeah. Smoker rolling every day and just fucking serving pork. That'd be great. Chicken. Whatever. But looks like the river is fucking about as low as it's going to get right now.
Yeah, it's pretty
And it
low.
might get a hell of a damn thunderstorm tomorrow. They're saying it's going to be a shit show tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah, the hellish thunderstorms coming in, so we'll
Yeah,
see
now-
how that goes, and we need it, but
Now the river's a depth that you can just get out there and walk around and find cool stuff.
yeah. Oh, have you ever done that? Just floated down the river? I want to do that, too. Yeah, just get with a mask and like maybe a net bag or something, just float down the damn river, pick up phones and
Well, yeah. Well, we had an idea. The mayor and I had an idea the other night, but Jeff.
Yeah, I
just
heard
ruined-
about it. Yeah.
Jeff just ruined that plan.
oh, I know, right?
Oh, you're gonna take my boat?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gone.
Yeah,
Wasn't me. It was
was-
Anthony. He bought it.
yeah, yeah. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
We're going to turn his boat into a paddle boat
Yeah.
with a paddle on the back with a smoker on it.
Yeah.
And we were gonna
And the
move the
man-
paddle with the smoke from
And
the smoke.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
mayor said,
That's another
he's like, if you want to
conversation
go
I forgot
faster,
about.
just throw more wood on
Yeah,
it.
dual duties.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're smoking meat while you're paddling up the river.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Or just holding them in place. That'd be the way to go. Everybody just come down to you.
I still think that we should just build a big dock down here.
I don't
Absolutely.
think
have-
there's not a damn law that says I can't just hold tight right here in the damn river. Everybody that comes down the damn river, I can just serve sandwiches up.
That's what I'm saying.
We could link 3 or 4 pontoons together.
If you put a deck down there, a
Yeah.
dock that somebody out fishing can just drive up to, tie
And get
off,
food.
come up and eat. There's nothing like that on the water
Nope.
Well,
in
here-
this area.
Well,
No.
what I'm saying is you don't even need property.
No.
So this don't even have to be a factor. This parking lot and this building, you could just throw out 3 pontoons, and just everybody come down to you every week, and they just kayak down to you, kayak down. Yeah,
It's a great idea.
yeah, running generators and everything. You just anchor out.
Yeah, and go
Yeah,
to
but-
town.
Yep, go to town. Yep, slushies, barbecue. I wonder if there's some sort of liquor law on the river that I could just serve liquor and just get away with it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You could always provide it and ask for a donation.
yeah. Well, yeah.
That's how people
Yeah.
get
Or
around
just
a
have
lot.
a cooler there and say it comes with the sandwich.
Yep.
Yeah, and if you need a drink, it's in the cooler.
Yep.
And we'd have water and beer. And old granddad.
and old
Because why wouldn't you?
and Old
right.
Smoky,
Yeah. We'll
An
take-
old Smoky.
salted caramel.
Yeah.
Oh, that. What do we have? Crown Royal Blackberry? Is that what it was? When we were leaving the winery, because why wouldn't you have a sip of whiskey as you were getting ready to drive home?
Yeah.
But we had some of that, and I'm telling you, I don't usually like that like sweet stuff.
Yeah.
That salted caramel stuff's amazing, and that black raspberry Crown Royal was the shit.
See-
Was it sweet though?
It was a little bit sweet, but it had like when you first took a sip, it really tasted like raspberry.
Yeah.
And then it finished all Crown. It was like
yeah.
it was like that was the perfect sipping whiskey.
See, now I heard somebody that got it said they didn't like it. But what they did like was the Old Smoky's version of it. Old Smoky has a blackberry one too. And they said it was way better than the Crown.
Well, that'd be impressive because that Crown was, of course, my taste buds may have been a little hampered at that point.
Well, yeah.
So maybe I wasn't as subjective as I would be normally.
I
but-
don't do wine. But man, oh day, those strawberry lemonade
Oh,
slushies
they-
were to
yeah.
die for.
Yeah, I had some.
Yeah,
I had
could've
two of them, and I was like,
What was the other one? They had what, a cranberry one. I don't even like cranberry, and that thing was amazing.
I thought it was pear and something, wasn't it?
They had a pear one, but they had a cranberry, I think cranberry pineapple or something.
Yeah, that's
That was pretty good. I was like,
Laura likes her cranberry.
and
you
then
get a
and,
slushy machine for the pool. Instead of going in and making them each time, just have like a slushy machine.
Yeah, there you go. Do it right.
Yeah.
yeah, but Missy's a good bartender, so she makes those good bartenders.
That's for sure. Well, shit.
Yeah.
Corey ain't nothing to sneeze at. I'm just saying. He was making shit the other
Corey
night,
is
man. I'll
Corey
tell
is a
you what.
mixologist. Missy's a bartender. There is a
Jeff-
difference.
Jeff-
There is a difference.
Yeah.
You
Just
should've-
the only thing with Corey is when he gives you a glass, you just know one thing: you're not going to feel the same after.
You
We're doing
should have
all this.
seen the stuff that I was making the other night.
Yeah.
I did the Old Smoky, the salted caramel,
Yeah.
in the blender and made a slushy, and that was good.
Mm-hmm.
So I took that one step further. I did the Old Smoky. At
I
one,
think I had apple in it at one time.
oh yeah,
cinnamon.
my apple pie moonshine
Yeah.
with
That's
the,
good
with
stuff.
the Old Smoky salted caramel,
And that was amazing.
and that was amazing.
Yeah.
and
but
then
you done one for Laura.
I
that
did
was
one
like
for Laura.
A melon. Some
it was
sort of.
it was whipped vodka.
Yeah. Every one of them's like
le-
1,000 proof.
The melon schnapps,
Yeah.
whipped vodka, triple sec.
It was, what color was that? What?
It was like a green.
Yeah.
There's literally 5 different alcohols in this thing, and a little bit of like pineapple margarita mix,
Yeah.
and blended it all up. Dude, it was amazing. But that's what's bad about me.
What?
They taste really good, and you don't realize how much alcohol's in them. Because I'm just dumping.
Yeah.
And it.
Yeah, I know. Been there. Been victimized by that.
That's
Try
the thing.
this.
I take pride in that.
Yeah.
Anybody that comes to my house, if I'm making drinks, you're gonna have a good time.
Absolutely.
That's for sure. Yeah. We're saying that's
So-
one of the best bartenders in Perry County right here. Yeah.
Absolutely.
By far. We're
Absolutely.
saying all that in front of there, but you let him mix a drink.
He's mixed many a drink.
I mean, I've had them. Yeah.
I've left a moose
Yeah.
sideways.
I have too. Take me home, woman. Yeah.
But we also have our we should give our shout out to the Hershey Bears.
Oh,
Yeah, they
yeah.
won the
Calder Cup last
Yeah,
night,
Yeah,
and,
Calder Cup.
In overtime.
Yeah.
And we were at the Moose watching it,
Wow.
and I love overtime hockey.
Yeah.
I think it's the best overtime in all of sports. I think they should just play
You're a
3 periods
newbie,
of
too.
hockey like that.
And you're a newbie.
I am, but they
Yeah,
should just
yeah.
play 3 periods of 4-on-4.
Yeah.
The score would be 35-28 at the end of the game. I love it. It's just
Right.
it's just free for all.
Yep.
And we were with
a sprint.
Tracy and Lori last night,
Yeah.
and they're really big Bears fans.
Oh.
So I'm like, oh, I love overtime hockey, and they were like, oh no, this is really stressful. What happens if they lose? I said, well, they play tomorrow night, and or whenever it was. I said, because it's still 3-2, and they were like, oh no, they need to win this at home. And they're like on the edge of their seats. And I'm watching, and I just love it. And I'm vested interest. I'm not I like the Bears, but I'm not like they are. They're like really into the Bears. When the Bears scored that goal, and because we were sitting there yakking and talking and like casually watching,
Everybody
but Tracy
jumped?
and I were both watching the game when that guy skated across the goal, and you knew there was no doubt when he came across the ice, the game was over before he ever shot. And as soon as he came across the face of the goal, it was him and no defenders and the goalie. And Tracy and I were both like up in the air before they even scored. But it was really cool to see the fans. Nobody left. Even the fans from the other team didn't leave.
Oh.
They all stuck around. They watched the presentation. And it was neat to see
At home.
all of that. Because the Calder Cup's obviously not the Stanley Cup. But it was really neat to see how much that meant to those players, those fans.
And
Like
to do
that,
it back to back.
yeah,
2 years in a row.
It's the first
Yeah.
time it's been done back to back since 2009 and 2010,
I didn't know that.
and it was the Bears that did it the last time.
So did you see the transportation that the Bears had
No,
out west?
Was it not at home? It wasn't at
last night was at home.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
What
So-
they have out west?
Yeah.
Their transportation to get out west?
Yeah.
Well, what was it?
New England Patriots airplane.
Oh, really?
Wow.
So-
Yeah, I saw that the other day.
Did
It
the
said-
Patriots donate it to them?
I believe so.
Wow, that's classy.
Yeah.
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 Because I saw something, I don't know if it was Penn Live or somewhere, and it said, Hershey Bears get use of the
The Patriots
Patriots
charter.
charter plane to fly out west.
You wonder what the tie in there. They must know somebody, or somebody must be involved. But
I think all the teams are like that.
I'll tell you what, it was
Yeah.
it's always neat to see that stuff. It's always neat to see the local franchises do well when the Senators would win. It's neat to.
Who's the owner?
neat to see that stuff.
Who owns that?
The Bears are a farm league for the Washington Capitals, right?
Yeah.
So they're owned by the Capitals.
Capitals.
But it was just that was neat to see. And then it was also neat last night because the Panthers closed out against Edmonton. But I wonder, like, how many times the Calder Cup and a Stanley Cup are decided on the same night. Like that was yeah. I mean, I wonder how many times.
I wonder if it's
happened.
ever been done that the AHL and the NHL teams, the farm teams, both.
Have both won.
Yeah.
Well, I
that'd
think
be
so
awesome.
because
Like
I think
the Bears
I think
and the
in
Capitals?
2009 or 2010,
The
I
Capitals.
think that the Bears may have been an Avalanche franchise then, and I think when the Bears were an Avalanche franchise, that the Avalanche won a Stanley Cup and the Bears won a Calder Cup.
See, I used to be an Avalanche fan because I always liked the goalie.
Yeah.
Patrick Wall.
Patrick Wall.
Yeah.
Like he was like that guy to me was badass.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I'm still new to hockey. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
definitely
don't
new,
mind,
but
I don't mind watching it,
No, I don't either.
but I love watching it live.
live
Yeah.
is the best.
Like
there
it's
is.
when we go to Bears games, we used to sit up high. Now we're like down. We go and sit down by the glass.
But there's almost
Like, it's
no
so-
bad seat when you see
No.
hockey. No matter where you sit, it's impressive, it's fun to watch live. It's so fast paced and
Oh,
there's
you
so
don't
much
realize
going
how
on.
fast they are
that's
until
on
you see them in
TV.
person.
You know, you just. I missed the little streak on the TV. You know, you had.
I know that was
yeah.
for
That's
those of
the-
us, and I know for the purists
can't
right
follow
now,
the
they're
puck.
like
Yeah.
right now they're writing comments on the Facebook page, or they will be when they listen to this
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
YouTube.
comment
I'm saying
below. Do
you're
you miss
wrong,
the
you're
streak?
wrong. Like that is, but for those of us that are new to sport and like still trying to figure out why they're skating where they are,
Yeah.
that
no,
little
that's a-
blue light was really helpful.
Oh, it really was when you're a beginner, but still, when they're skating where they are, I'm telling you, man, it's a game in itself. It's no other than soccer. You know, a lot
Nope.
of people cannot get on soccer. I love soccer. I know every little inch of soccer, just like football. You know, and that is my. But hockey is still new to me, and I'm learning. So
I can't walk on ice.
yeah.
It amazes me that they can skate that fast and have that kind of balance to stop on a dime and turn
Yeah.
around and go.
One guy was carrying the
Yeah.
Calder Cup around last
And
night
then
on
turn
one skate.
around and
Like he was carrying a Calder Cup around, lifting it over his head. He had, one of his leg was up behind him. And I'm thinking to myself, all right, look, I couldn't walk out there on the carpet
No.
and carry that on one foot.
No.
Like I would have fallen down on the carpet on the ice trying to do what he did. Like that's how coordinated I am. So like he's doing it on the ice, and I'm thinking to myself, like the adrenaline's going. In that moment, if he falls, he's a meme for the rest of his life.
Oh yeah.
Like that's it.
Oh, that's for sure. I was a roller skater, you know, but I was never an ice skater.
See, I could never do that. I could rollerblade,
Oh,
but I
was
could not roller skate.
I was quads. I mean,
You know what I'm really good at?
falling.
Get me on
Rolling in
some
a
quads.
car.
Yeah.
I can drive a car. That's the only thing with four wheels that I'm good
you're
with.
good on a bike
Well,
too. Yeah, you're good on a bike too. Yeah, yeah. And that would be your blades. So
Yeah, I had rollerblades when we lived in Hershey.
Yeah. Oh, you did.
I did, and you know what I found? If you rollerblade where there's a lot of little pebbles, you know what happens? The rollerblades stop.
Let me tell you what.
And you don't. So thank heavens I was smart enough that I got like knee pads and the helmet thing, and because like the first time I'm out there, I'm going around, and you know like there's people out there because we're in a parking lot or we're in the apartment we lived in. And my ex-wife and I are out there and we're skating around
I'd
these
have paid to have a
rollerblades.
damn-
And I'm thinking, and I got I got the nerdy helmet on, I got the elbow pads, and I'm out there, and I'm like,
That's
like, I can do this.
Yeah.
So I start going around, and after like 10 minutes, I was like, well, this
This
isn't
was
that hard.
before the Ring doorbell.
Oh yes, before the
Yeah,
Ring
because-
doorbell, and before cell phones with cameras, thank God. So people are coming home from work, and there's cars all over the place, and I'm
Are
out
you
there.
bleeding yet?
Not yet. I'm like skating around, and I'm like, this isn't so bad. So then I started picking up speed, and the ex-wife's like, you really should slow down. This is the first time we did this. You're gonna get hurt. I'm like, I know what I'm doing. I know. I got this. And then I went into the stones, like when we went to, because we got brave, and we went to go out of the parking lot into the road. Well, there's all these cinders, and I go flying through the cinders. Now, the wheels stopped. I didn't. I went down, skinned up the little pads that I had. My hands were all scuffed up. I'm like, and I'm laying in the road, right? And I got the helmet on, and it's like now cocked to the side. I look really cool. And she's like, are you okay?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm trying to get up before anybody sees me, because it's like that moment where you're hurt, but you really don't want to admit it. So I get up, my knee pads are all moved to the side, my legs are all scuffed up, and I get up, and I got like little stones hanging off of me, and I'm like brushing them off like real cool. Like, yes, this is so bad. So we go back in the house, right, and like, I'm bleeding a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. So we get back into the apartment, and of course we were on a 3rd floor apartment, so I had to walk up 3 steps, and I didn't really want to take the rollerblades off outside because everything hurt, but I did.
How did the damn steps work for you on the way up?
Well, I put them on downstairs, and then I had to take them off to go up steps.
Oh.
But once I started like cleaning myself up, I started to realize it was a lot worse than it looked. And I literally looked like somebody had just drugged me across a bunch of stones. My shirt was all ripped up. My shorts had a big hole in the side of them where I went down.
You know what it was? The vehicle got above 25 miles an hour.
I was like, and then she's like, maybe we should rollerblade on rails to trails. I'm like, they're all a bunch of little pebbles. Like, I'm not going on those.
Yeah, better idea right there. Yeah.
I think I'm just done with this activity.
I played sports all my life, and I mean, from baby, as quick as I could swing a bat or what the hell ever, or chase a soccer ball, my daddy had me in it. So daddy would always tell me, sliding in the base, if you slid in the base and you got a strawberry, and as a kid, you always had the baseball breeches on, your knickers or whatever you want to call them. But so you always had those. So you never strawberried up. But in softball and older leagues and industrials and church leagues, we played softball. So I'd go sliding into second base. And here I'd come up and I'd just be skint. I mean, it's like sandpaper because it's sand. And it's just sandpaper on your legs and stuff. And Daddy'd say, just pack some dirt in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what you do is you just pack dirt in it so you didn't bleed, and they wouldn't
make you leave.
Make you leave. So then you go home. And then when you go home, you jump in the shower.
Yeah, and then the real pain begins.
And then it's down just stinging. I've never in my life. And I'll tell you, I got hit by a 1-ton truck on my damn bike, and it knocked me out for a year. I didn't have no strawberries on me.
No.
Yeah. I'm telling you, them strawberries hurt.
They hurt.
Oh, man. They last for like a week or two. Yeah, and it turned white. A scab that turns white.
Yeah, and gets a nice sheen on it.
Oh.
So then, because back then I worked in public accounting.
Yeah.
So, I got to go customers and like clients. So I got to wear dress shirts and suits because back in the day when you did
just
that.
fascinate me. Public accounting. That's how this works. That sounds. It already hurts.
Yeah. And that's the worst job ever, man.
Well,
Anybody that tells you to go into that, man, I'm telling you,
sounds
like,
worse than a strawberry.
thank God I did that job. It got me where I am today. But what a horrible job. But I'm in there with a suit, and then I got this shirt on underneath there, and I got strawberries everywhere. They're on my knees, or on my elbows, or on my forearms.
What is that from? Is that
from when I wrecked the stupid ass? Well, I don't know if you call it wrecking. When I fell down and showed my coordination with the rollerblades.
Right, would you call that wrecking? That's wrecking.
I don't know if it was wrecking or just sheer stupidity.
Damn near killed him.
Yeah, it wrecked him. Yes. But then I'm in these clients, and I'm trying to like talk to them, and every time I move and my clothes touch my skin, it hurts. So I'm sitting there, I'm trying to take notes because back then we interview people and I get back to the room and I'd be sitting there and my boss would be like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "Nothing." Because I was like, I'm not telling these people that I fell down on rollerblades.
No,
I'm never hear the end of this.
You got to have a manly story.
I was like, nothing.
my-
I was like, not a damn thing. I never told any of those people ever because I
scabs
was
are
like,
cracking.
those people would have been relentless.
I'd have been like, I was ripping around the field on my dirt bike, and
I don't know that. Here's the thing:
Not him.
if you work with, if you work,
rollerblades.
yeah, exactly. If you work with a bunch of accountants, like there is no cool way to get hurt. I mean, these people get paper cuts and act like they're dying. So like, there's no cool way to get hurt with a bunch of accountants.
Well,
you can't
maybe-
tell them you wrecked a motorcycle because they're going to say, "See, you shouldn't do that kind of stuff." And if you tell them you fell on rollerblades, they're going to be like, "What a wimp!" Like you people are like the wimpiest people on the planet, and you're going to give me shit. You're public accountants for
Did you
crying
not-
out loud.
Did you not have like any kind of sports that went with your?
No, listen, no kid in school
you
has
now?
ever said, when they said, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" No kid has ever said an accountant, ever.
Let
You
me
know
ask
why?
you this.
Because I've worked with them.
Let me ask you this: is there some sort of something out there now in your college and all your stuff now? Can you get involved in something now?
Like sports-wise?
Yeah.
I've coached a lot of sports.
No. I mean now.
That I would get
now.
involved
I mean
in?
that you're what 64,
Yeah.
and can you get in there and with your job, with all these colleges, and they don't have nothing with your job, and they go, "Jeff, would you like to be a part of our bowling league?" Or our
You've seen me bowl.
Wait, I got one.
Like Corey's
I got
looking at
one.
me now.
I
Like
got one right now.
if I could golf your bowling score, he'd be in the PGA.
No, you're not gonna golf. I've seen you try to golf, but could
I'm
you-
not
could
gonna
you-
bowl
no,
either.
no,
Have you
but-
seen me bowl?
I've seen you try to golf.
I have to, but let me tell you this.
Do I look athletic to you?
How about pickleball? You do,
Pickleball.
but
I would love to
pickleball.
try that.
Pickleball.
I'd
love
let
to
me
try
tell you.
that.
I would like
Jeff
to
would
try
be good at it.
pickleball.
Yeah, but they don't offer that to you.
Who?
Your freaking job.
No.
They don't say, "Jeff, do you want to be involved in this?"
No.
Let
What
me
they,
talk
you, know,
to your
you know what
president.
they say, Jeff? Can
we
you
need-
get this contract done so I can buy this stuff? That's what they tell me.
Well, I had an epiphany when Jeff was talking. So you said you do a lot of writing and stuff like that.
Well, I
as an
did.
accountant. Well,
Yeah,
but I'm saying
back
back
in the
back
day.
then.
That was.
Have you
okay.
seen my handwriting?
No, but just
Have you seen mine?
just this might take this
All right,
might
go with it.
this might take a little bit to get to, but the payoff's going to be great. So
Do I need the special mic sound?
no.
Okay.
Maybe. Maybe.
So I remember you saying that you played on a basketball team that went 0 and whatever,
Oh, and 89.
and you never got on court.
I got on the court
You
just
did?
like at the last 20 seconds
Okay.
of the game. I was
Okay.
a bench warmer.
But
We all have a role to play.
if I'm sitting in an office and I'm an accountant and I'm right, I mean, I would be playing like paper basketball with a
Oh, yeah.
trash
We
can.
did a lot of that.
So you should have been a starter for
This
basketball.
was before.
I know,
Like, but
you
let me
get what
tell
I'm
you,
saying.
I do. But I was let's follow this through. So let's follow this through because this is the truth.
Because
we
he
would
was
sit
saying-
there and that's what we would do. We'd print stuff out and then we'd crumble and we'd throw it.
Yeah.
Do you know whose garbage can always had a pile of fucking paper beside it?
Yours?
Mine.
Yeah.
And then the girls, they'd be in there, you know, and they'd be like, and it would go right in, and I'd be, and it would bounce off the rim, or it would miss by like 8 feet, and they'd be like,
Shit
"You're
around.
not even close." I'm like, "Listen, I played on an 0 and 89 basketball team, and I rode the bench. Like you gotta be special. When people tell you they're bad at a sport, I excelled at bad. Like I was so bad, and then I was so bad. One time the coach came down. It was the end of the game. And we were getting our ass kicked. It was so bad. It was 114-9.
God.
And thank God the scoreboard didn't have a 1 on it. So it looked like it was 14-9. But it was so bad that the other team's fans would cheer when we would score. So there's 14 seconds left in the game, right? I've been sitting on the bench the whole time. There's 14 seconds left in the game, and the coach
Did
comes
you
down and he
score?
goes, "Go
Did
in for
you score?"
He goes, "Go in there for so and so." I said, "No." He looks at me. He goes, "What?" I said, "No." if I wasn't good enough to get in 30 minutes ago, I don't need 14 seconds of playing time.
Look,
So then, of course, I got in trouble because he told my parents I had a bad attitude. But I did have a bad attitude. Listen, I sucked at the sport and I knew it. But if you're 0-89, how much worse was I than the people that were starting? Like, give me a chance.
So let's
Did you letter at basketball?
Yeah.
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 So
Who knew
there
you
you
could
go.
get a letter sitting on the bench? Like,
participation letter.
I got a participation letter. When I got my
This is
varsity
where they
jacket.
started at.
When
This
I
is
got
where
my
this
varsity
fucking
jacket
started.
in high school, people were like, I didn't know you played sports. Yeah, I'm the guy over there on the bench.
Yeah. You got a big basketball.
So let's think about this now. In today's environment,
like
what
Globetrotters.
what sport do we think Jeff would be good at?
Let's see. I don't
There
know.
you go. See, this is what I think too.
Wait a minute. Well, there's one beer pong.
I could kill at beer pong.
I know. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, because there's
And,
alcohol involved.
Exactly.
No,
I could
it's
play
just-
real. I could do real ping pong. I could do.
I like ping
Oh,
pong.
really?
I suck at
There
pool.
you go.
I really. Corey, I suck at pool
No,
because
this
yeah,
is where I don't
yeah.
understand this because he throws ball all the time to the dogs.
Yeah.
So I think he'd be good at some sort of ball throwing. Yeah, and that'd be beer pong. Yeah. Maybe frisbee golf.
Maybe frisbee golf.
Yeah, because that's
Not real golf.
No, I've seen
No,
that.
yeah.
That ain't gonna. Yeah, cornhole. Yeah,
Cornhole. Yeah, there we go. True redneck sport.
Yeah, your wife said that.
Horseshoes. Give me a horseshoe, damn it.
Yeah,
I can do a really
he's
good one.
good at cornhole. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah,
Did you ever
that's
see-
good.
did you ever see Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah. That's what I was just saying. That was his wife said cornhole. Yeah, but I think you're definitely good at something. I mean, yeah,
You know what you're great
math
at?
for sure. And
What am I can't wait to hear this.
I know something that you are absolutely great at.
What is that?
Being a friend.
Well, there you go. I'll take that any day of the week.
You fucking right.
I'll take that any day of the week.
If logic and just morals and honesty and shit was a sport, you'd be A1, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Yep. Yeah, you sure are. Yeah, I've never met anybody like you.
I've heard that
sure.
before, but not usually with positive things around it.
I was gonna say maybe like driving, racing,
Yeah.
but
Ah,
no,
well,
because
I've rode with him
the guy,
before.
the pit crew has to do a lot of work on the right front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's always the right front.
It's always the
right front.
Yeah. I rode
Elise
with
is
him.
worried I'm trying to send a message.
I told him we're gonna get those poles that you put on the front of your plow when you're plowing. In the
Oh,
snow.
yeah. That would be
I
great.
said I'm
can
gonna get
see.
one of them poles and put on the right front of his car so he knows
I
where
just
it's
thought
at.
maybe we could we like coat the right side of the car in foam, like
Nobody
bumper cars or
understands what you
something?
just said.
Rhino-
I know what
rhino
you're
lining.
saying.
Rhino, that's
Rhino
what I need.
lining.
I need a rhino lining on the right side.
Well, maybe. Yeah. That'd be good. Yeah, some rhino line. Yeah. Did you see my new canopy?
Yeah, you showed it to me.
How crazy is
I'm
that?
intrigued by that.
Yeah. Shout out to the mayor. That is going to be something.
Oh, was that the one he got you to put on
Yeah.
your?
Yeah. You remember that van?
Yes.
You remember that van? And I was trying to tell Corey about the paint job alone. That's got to be like a $300,000 van. You know, and the guy comes in and he goes, I want a new canopy. Well, hell, this one ain't old. You know, it's got lights. It's got the thing that brings it in that the wind blows and all that. He said, just take it away. He said, I want to put a new one up. And he put it on the front of his van, on the side of his van. Yeah. And so I told you it'd be nice out by the pool. If you put it on the back of your damn garage there. Out, take the umbrellas
Take
away.
that big ass umbrella down.
Yeah, and it's got lights on it. All you need is a 12-volt transformer.
Don't you say that to her one time?
She's already over there like,
done.
yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
It's
We're
done.
done.
It'll be on my
I don't know
house
what
by
the color
Friday.
of nobody knows what the color of the canopy is yet until it comes out.
Do you even know what we're talking about?
No, but she's all in.
Go out and look in the back of the van.
Yeah, it's 12 foot long, 8 foot. It's 12 foot wide, 8 foot long. So it would come off of the back of the garage over the pool. Yeah. Yep. Freebie.
Motorized.
Motorized. Yep. Well, you'd have to. Well, I don't have remotes. You'd have to do switches.
Put it on a switch.
Yeah, put it on switch.
Yeah.
How about on the main deck?
And there's no legs. It just comes out like this. And if the wind blows too much, it comes back in by itself. Yeah. And it has lights built into it. Yep. And they do disco. Dun, 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 dun. Yep. They do all of that.
She's going.
Does
over
it have
the
a
other
stripper
night.
pole that comes down in the middle too? Or
It's in the middle. It's in the
I'm just asking for a friend.
It might. It's got all the bells and whistles. Because if you've seen the Mercedes it came off of, holy hell, it's great. Yep. And he didn't. He's like, nah, I just want this one. So
Intriguing.
intriguing is right. Yeah.
And right now, the thoughts of Corey has to modifying this thing to see what it'll do.
Ain't no
Like that's where it's going.
Yeah, it's a side.
You know how my
mount.
mind works.
I do.
It's a roof mount. So you would have to make a plate to go underneath your spouting.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw the mounting brackets out there.
So just make and I've got all the welders to do that. So we could do like some L brackets and just send her out.
Bolt it right to the soffit.
Yeah, behind the spouting.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Make my pool experience way better. Oh God, watching the deers and
He was in the
lights
pool.
and disco.
He was in a pool the other night.
Yeah.
And he goes, "I hate this.
Yep, it sucks.
This drink sucks.
Yep,
I hate this."
it was
I
moonshine.
looked at him. I'm like,
and-
"What?" He goes, "Yep, I hate everything about being here." I'm like, "Oh wait, you're being."
Yeah,
he shows up like we have this one big float like Chris floats on.
it's my
So-
float. My float.
So we were out in the pool the other day.
I had 4 people come in and try to claim my float. Yeah, I was like, no, that's my float.
I said, "This is Chris's." About the time he comes walking through, we went and walked away from him. He's like,
I just got more beer. Yeah.
Know your role.
Loved them. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, just float. There was more floats out there. They could have picked one. Yeah,
"Not mine."
not mine. Yeah. It is an amazing float. Yeah, it's very canvassy and scratchy. And
It's nice just laying there and floating and
that damn thing just does a circle. So if you lay there, it just goes in a damn circle. I put my foot up there though, and I hold tight. My cigarette. Yep. Watch the deers.
did learn that Bubba Cups, the
Yeah.
Stanley Cups, float in the pool.
Really?
Yeah.
Bubba cups.
Chris says, leave my float alone.
And leave it alone. That's right.
The only thing that would make that
Yeah, profile.
creepier is if he had a clown hat on.
Yeah. And we're going to have that soon with the moose hat. I wonder if we can do a moose hat with that. That'd be good.
Oh, the moose hat made
Yeah,
a showing
that-
at the golf outing.
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did. Oh,
It made its way around.
Yeah.
It's impossible for it not to.
I didn't never get a chance to wear it, but thank
We
God,
gave it
probably.
to you.
Yeah, but I think Tony wore it. Tracy
Did
wasn't.
Kent put it on?
No, Ken.
Tracy got off the golf cart when you guys were done and had it on and walked down to us.
That
He
was
goes-
about all he
He
had.
goes, "Oh,
He
I
didn't
forgot.
have-
I have it on."
He didn't. I don't think he hit a ball with it on, but
I couldn't get Tyler to put it on.
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm not
Yeah.
putting that on."
And he had a good show, and he had a closest to the tee on the par 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I wanted all 3 of those and out to lunch. Yeah, I don't know what it was about that day. That was a course I hadn't played a good course in 10 years.
I tell you what, though, that place was beautiful.
Yeah, it is, ain't it? Yeah, it's nuts that there's something that close. But you know what kind of killed me that we could have just took the ferry home.
I know, right?
Yeah. I wanted that. Yeah.
We're gonna do the ferries on the bikes.
I know. That's what we should do.
I've been across that ferry.
We watched it at your birthday.
Once.
We watched it go across the river. Yeah, from Hunters. Yeah, that was
I
great.
think I've only ever been across.
I've done it
once
probably 4 or
twice.
5 times, but
I've never done it
long
with a
ago.
bike.
Yeah.
No, me either.
We should do that though.
Yeah.
First stop, Wooden Nickel.
Absolutely. You can't go wrong with wooden nickel. My dad took when I got my very first Mustang. It
Here we
got
go.
called in for a recall, and my dad took it. He took it up because I bought it at this Ford dealership up in Millersburg.
Right. What year was that?
That was 07.
07?
Yeah, it was 07.
God
And
almighty.
It was a V6 coupe, and
Convertible?
no,
No,
just a
coupe.
hard top.
Just a coupe.
And he took it up there, and my dad hated that car, because he didn't like bright color cars. So and it was the same color as the other ones because I've only ever owned one color Mustang. So
What color was it?
grab an orange, same ones I have now. Yeah, yeah. Why would you? Yeah, like what else would it be? So my dad goes
Was
to.
that an added extra on that?
It
just
was only
because-
available in those colors in those years. You get it in 70, 71, 7, 8, and half a 9.
So you didn't have to pay extra
No,
for that? Okay.
no,
Yeah.
and
Wasn't there a purple in there? No,
no,
that was the. That was
it was the Dodges, the
Yeah.
Plum Crazy. So my dad goes to the Wooden Nickel for lunch,
Yeah.
and he comes out,
the wooden nickel.
and there's a bunch of people standing around
You
the
ever
Mustang.
there?
No, no.
It's what it's called. It's called the
Called
Wooden
the Wooden
Nickel.
Nickel.
I know where you at.
But he,
man.
he comes out, and there's a bunch of people standing around the car, and my dad hits the button to unlock the doors, and then turn around and look at my dad,
Did it beep or
and,
anything?
and they're like, "You're not who I expected to be driving this car." And my dad says, "This is not my car. It's my son's car, and it's the ugliest car I've ever seen." And they're all out there taking pictures of it. And my dad's like, "It's ugly. Why are you taking pictures?" And you're like, "Oh my God, this car's nice." So then he goes up to the dealership. He takes it in there. All the guys at the dealership come out and take a look at it.
What's
my
the
dad comes
interior?
home,
I don't mean to interrupt,
It-
but what is the interior? Just straight black?
just straight black.
yeah.
So my dad comes home and he has to stop and get gas, and he stops and these people come over and take a picture at the gas station. My dad comes home, he says, "That was the longest damn trip I've ever taken in my life." He said, "Every time you stop, somebody wants to have a conversation with you about the car." I'm like, "It is nice, Dad. Like, you may not like it, but other people like
I
it."
was gonna say, I just asked about the damn
So-
interior.
So I got a car story for you. So back in the day, when her and I first got together, I was doing a deal where this guy wanted this car, but
I remember
he was
you
gonna
telling me. Yeah,
buy my
yeah.
car,
Yeah.
and this other guy had a car. So it was like I bought a car to trade a car to trade a car.
Yeah, trading up.
Well, I ended up the guy wanted my car. And, well, I ended up with a Honda Del Sol,
Oh, what the hell?
but this Honda Del Sol was a show car.
Oh, wow.
Lambo doors, ground effects, airbags, the whole deal. So I get this car. Me and Cody go to the Sunoco in Liverpool. We pull in. There just so happens to be a busload of people there. They may have been Chinese. We pull in and open the doors up. Now, keep in mind they're Lambo doors.
Yeah.
And they're all going, "Oh," and they're just like mesmerized by this car. So I'm like, I'm going to go in. I needed to get cigarettes or something. And Cody's like, I'm going to stay out here. I'm like, all right. So he stayed with the car. He comes out, or I come back out, and Cody's standing at the car getting his picture taken with all these girls. And I'm like,
I should have stayed with the car.
Yeah.
no, and I just like I reached in, I hit the button, and the car went and laid on the ground, and they're all like cameras and cameras and cameras. So we get back to the house, and the wife says, "Wow, how was the trip?" Cody's like, "I felt like a rock star." But they were like, that car got a lot of eyes too.
Yep.
And then I only had it for like 3 weeks till I traded it for what I wanted.
What'd you want?
Well, it was, I had a Volkswagen Jetta, and
Diesel?
no, it was a 2.0 that I had all done up. It had ground effects. It was lowered.
Yep.
So this guy wanted to buy a Honda Del Sol. And I'm like, all right, well, I can do this because this guy's going to give me what I want for my car. So I'm getting what I want for my car. Plus, he's giving me this car. Well, ultimately, at the end of it, I got what I wanted for my car. Plus, I got a complete race-ready go-kart, which turned into me getting back into racing and tens of $1,000s later.
Yeah. Should have kept the Del Sol.
Yeah,
No, but no, you know what? You know what? I will not. I will not. I wouldn't do it any different.
Yeah.
Because that got my son Tyler into racing, that got Cody into racing, and the fact that I got to race against my son Tyler on the track at the same time was awesome. Even though we were in completely different classes, they had a father-son. He beat my butt, but I legit got to race against Cody, whether it was our flat carts, whether it was champ carts, and that was probably.
Yep.
The coolest experience that I ever got to experience was to actually race and side by side. And I mean, I didn't give an inch. He didn't give an inch. He beat me. I beat him. I may have beat him more, but that was like, I'll never get to experience that again. Like that I hold true. And then I turned 40, which was 6 years ago. And I'm like, I can't compete with these kids. I'm done.
No.
And I got out of it 6 years ago.
You're old ass. Yeah.
I know.
That's how it is. That's why you do it.
And then I want to go do the Autobahn. But
I do not ever want to do the Autobahn because now
Really?
it's not the Autobahn anymore. It is kind of restricted. Yeah, nowadays it is kind of restricted.
not the one in Lemoyne.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
Electric go-karts.
Oh, I want that in my life. Yeah, I
They're
want
insane.
electric in my life. Yes.
You get to go around like 4 laps at half, and you're like full throttle, right?
Yeah.
And you're not going.
Yeah.
And then once they
you
let everybody...
think you're going, but then
No, well, you know you're not. But
Yeah.
as soon as everybody gets spread out, they flip the switch, and you better hold on.
yeah, I need that.
It is like you have to wear a
How do you
helmet,
sign
neck
up for
brace.
that?
You just go. You can do it
Yeah, I
anytime.
want that. Yeah, we need to do that. This circle needs to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I said about it. She's like, she's apprehensive about it because of my neck surgery.
Yeah.
Well,
But I'm like, it's titanium. It ain't going to break.
Well, here the other night, me and Bisel and you and Mayor and all of us was talking about the electrics and the campgrounds don't want gas powered. A lot of them now because they're loud. You know,
golf carts.
they're not. Yeah, and they're just gas powered through the golf cart. But if you do electric, you know, you're kind of sneaking through. So I know with my mom, and this is back in the fucking 2002 was the latest when she sold her house or whatever hell it is down in Myrtle Beach. One of down below South Myrtle. Anyway, Ocean Lakes. Anyway, so you could have electric all day. So they were running Maverick transmissions only in reverse because the way the motor turns in a electric, they would just run straight electric Maverick transmissions because they would hold up to the power and the torque of the fucking electrics. Now, these were only on lead acid batteries back then in the early 2000s. Now, all these new lithiums and shit that they come up with now, and there's just god-awful amounts of crap that come with these now. But there were dragsters, rail cars in our campground, rail cars. There were Humvees. There were Willys. There were, you can't name it, Chevelles, Camaros. There were every fucking car you could imagine in a Mini that these damn electrics had, and just fiberglass bodies on top of golf carts. But a lot of them were raised up so they could be the worst. My mom's was like probably a half mile from the beach in this same campground, but we were beside of a pond, and that was the thing. But so you would drive in these 4-wheel drive, all-wheel drive electrics, and these things would jump off the fucking ground. When you would hammer the damn pedal, these things would jump off the ground. Bow! Through the fucking thing. And it was the better. I'll tell you what. I wish I could have that back in the early 2000s when my baby Michael was barely born. But some of those golf carts were badass. And nowadays they're outdated.
Yeah.
You know? I told you I want to build something electric right now that's just going to kill it in Ickesburg, and I will.
You have the batteries, but you gave them away.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. No, but seriously, you can get like a Tesla battery or something like that, or just some lithium ions. And these fucking batteries are the size of these tables, but weigh nothing now. And 48 volt, 72 volt, and throw them in these golf carts, and they will fucking kill. Yeah. I want some of that in my life. And Laura will tell you, I'm an electrician by trade. And I can build anything out of electricity. Anything. You know, from low voltage to high voltage. And I've did that all my life, from control voltage, gas pumps, telephones, to high voltage and primaries and things. I've done that. I climbed poles all my life, half my life. When she met me, I was climbing telephone poles. And
you've done it all. Poles, trees, electronics.
Yeah, I did trim trees. Yeah, I trimmed trees for 5 years. I know nothing about a fucking tree, but I could climb, so I did that.
Apparently you didn't like them because now you just burn the shit out of them.
Yeah,
that's it. Light them up.
Yeah, that and poison ivy.
Bring me that wood.
Yeah, I'd get up there every now and then, and I'd say, shoot them.
Yeah. Shoot them.
Yeah, we'd have raccoons hollered up in a damn cherry tree or something. And just say, shoot them. All right, so next week y'all come in and tell me, comment below if y'all want to see like something like maybe a cooking segment.
Yeah,
cooking
like
segment.
That,
Yep.
Yeah, let some comments because we're thinking about trying to go live.
Yeah, go live and maybe do some golf. And maybe we're gonna do some golf.
Oh, we're doing the golf live,
and we're gonna do some cooking segments too. But let me know if y'all want to see that or not. And
we may. I'm gonna try something when we're done here. If we're going outside to cook, we're gonna
definitely go outside to cook.
We're gonna take your phone and we're gonna go live with your phone.
Oh, that'd be great.
And just try it out. It's a try.
Yep.
We're
I don't care how many comments we get. I'm not fucking rollerblading.
No, we want to see Jeff on rollerblades.
Jeff said
there are no comments available.
No,
Jeff said on the down low.
Old 22, and I will pull you with the 455.
Yep. Yeah. Jeff said on the down low, if we get to 100 subscribers, he will ride.
Yeah.
The rollerblades.
Yeah, let's say 1,000. 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Jeff will.
I will rollerblade
down old 22.
Yep.
Yeah. Behind the 455.
Absolutely.
That'd be good.
And if we get to 1,000, I'll pull him behind my street glide.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah. Let's do that. So everybody,
don't
be nice.
hit the brakes.
Be nice to your neighbors. Love all your veterans, and we'll see y'all next week.
We'll see you. Stay tuned.
Have a good week.
Stay tuned. We're gonna try to go live.
Yeah.